doesn't matter if 51% of people don't like it. It doesn't matter if 95% of people don't like it. It doesn't even matter if 100% of people don't like it. Facts are not determined by the majority. Facts are determined by exactly what they are. The facts. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver and gold. Surprise, surprise. But I wanted to mention how precious metals represent the truth in a world full of fake. Silver and gold lets us know that we're holding on to something real. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I would really appreciate it. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today, I wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about late last night. I actually have something on my phone from 4:01 a.m. I was still awake. I was thinking about money. I was thinking about the silver. I was thinking about the gold. And it really made me realize quite a lot. I get some of my best ideas at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm always taking notes. Sometimes I'll be half asleep and I'll jump out of bed. I'll grab a piece of paper and a pen and I'll jot some notes down. My mind is always racing. But on silver and gold, I wanted to talk about this today because I believe they represent the truth. I believe they represent what's real. In a world full of fake, they represent what's real. Robert Kiyosaki, one of my favorite human beings on the planet, wrote an entire book about it. Fake this, fake that, fake everything. Fake news, fake teachers, fake medicine, even fake money. Crazy. But silver and gold, I believe they represent what's real. Because silver and gold are actual money. It's not fake money. It's not fiat. It's not currency. Silver and gold are real money. They have always been money. And guess what? They always will be money. They're constitutionally recognized as money. They're biblically recognized as money. There's no contesting that. You could, however, say something along the lines of, well, what about people who are not affiliated with that religion? Or what about people who live in other countries? Well, to tell you the truth, silver and gold are not only constitutionally and biblically recognized as money, but they're internationally recognized as money. You can go anywhere in the world. Everyone will know what silver and gold is. Everyone will want the silver and the gold, especially the gold. You ask anyone out there, doesn't matter who they are, how old they are, it could be a 3-year-old kid, it could be a 50-year-old man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You ask them what they think about gold, and they're going to tell you that it's like a beautiful jewelry, because that's really all they know about the precious metal. It's a beautiful jewelry, rings, watches, necklaces, stuff like that. It's always something that people put side by side with wealth or royalty. When you think of the gold bars, a lot of the time you might think of a king or a queen. That's what people think about when they hear gold. If they're not stacking or collecting the coins, that is. The average Joe, the people who don't know really anything about what we're doing over here. But if you were to ask that same person, whether it's a kid, whether it's a full-grown adult, a teenager, somebody that's 90 years old, doesn't matter. If they don't know about the precious metals, and you ask them what they think about silver, this is what they'll probably say. Silver? My car is silver. I know silver's a metal. How much is it worth? $100? $2? How much is it worth? They don't know anything about silver. Everybody knows gold far more than they know about silver. But regardless, there is a global silver demand that goes with the precious metal. The average Joe might not know what it is, but the massive corporations, all of these different industries and sectors, they know exactly what silver is. I mean, silver has over 10,000 different uses. But back to it representing what's real and what's fake. Because money is different than currency. Currency is fake money. And the only reason it has value is because we're told that it does. In fact, if currency was real, then that would make me a Yugoslavian multi-billionaire. Thank you, John, once again for sending this to my P.O. box. Arguably one of the coolest things that I own. Thank you very much. And look, it even has Nikola Tesla on it. I heard a very interesting conspiracy theory about Nikola Tesla, by the way, who died in the 1940s, but the theory connects to books that were written in the 1800s. It was actually really fascinating. I'm not going to get into it. That's not what this channel is all about. We'll talk about it in the VIP club, though, if anybody's interested in joining. My next live stream will be tomorrow night, Saturday night. I do streams on Saturday nights, so if you want to come hang out, if you want to talk about some interesting topics, link in the description. But when it comes to the fake money versus the real money, it's interesting because the only reason dollar bills, whether they're US dollars, Canadian dollars, or any type of fiat currency from any other country, the only reason they have value is because we're told that they have value. And they exist, like they're real in that sense, but they're not what we think that they are. Is the dollar here to stay? No, probably not, unfortunately. All fiat goes to zero. I mean, look what happened in a bunch of other countries. Their currencies have completely collapsed. Do I think that our currency is going to completely collapse? Not necessarily. I do think that they're going to do away with the physical paper dollar bills. Probably not anytime soon. I know everybody has been saying for years and years and years that, oh, it's going to happen tomorrow. The dollar bill is going to come crashing down this year. And then the next year happens. They're like, no, it's this year. And then the next year they say, no, it's this year. And they're just saying the same thing, going around in circles like a mouse on a wheel or something like that. But I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. I don't think it's going to be a big, disastrous collapse. And I don't think everyone's going to be running around crazy, not knowing what to do. I think over the last couple of years, over the last couple of decades, and over the next couple of years, the next couple of decades, I think it's going to be subtly transitioned into a digitalized version of this. You could say it's already happened. I mean, how many people buy things, sell things, without even actually holding on to the physical cash? They have the cash in their possession, but it's not physical cash. It's just something on their phone or their computer that says that they have the cash. So do they actually have the cash? Well, if they went to an ATM, they can get the cash, but if they don't do that, they don't have it. Yet they can still buy something with it. So I think that's probably going to be the future of the dollar bill. I think it's probably going to be just a digitalized version of what we already have. And I think that it already exists. I think we already use it. I don't necessarily think that it's going to replace the dollar. I think the dollar is just going to transition to a different form. That's just my opinion. I don't know for sure. But perhaps if it's something that's digital, something that could be monitored 24 hours a day to make sure you're paying your fair share to the IRS and not buying things that certain people don't want you to buy or not committing crimes or anything like that. That's what digitalized fiat does. But I would imagine that's probably going to be the case. Now, when will the transition be complete? The answer to that is unclear, but likely not anytime soon. But whatever comes next, and whenever it gets here, will be fake as well. Instead of paper fiat, we may one day have digital fiat, which still won't be money. That's just not up for debate. Fiat and currency, that's not money. And it's not one of those things where we vote on whether it's true or not. You can't vote on whether something is true or factual. It doesn't matter if 51% of people don't like it. It doesn't matter if 95% of people don't like it. It doesn't even matter if 100% of people don't like it. Facts are not determined by the majority. Facts are determined by exactly what they are. The facts. And it doesn't really matter who likes it, who loves it, who hates it, who despises it, who resents it. The truth is not in place to be liked. But back to the silver and the gold. I believe they represent the truth. I believe they represent what is real, regardless of everything else. Everything else that's fake, you can argue about it. Everything else that doesn't represent the truth, you can debate and fight people over it. Opinions, it can go back and forth. He can say this, she can say that. You can say this, I can say that. I can have my opinions, you can have yours. We can all have our own opinions. Nothing wrong with that. I encourage that. But you can't argue with somebody over what the facts are. And the fact of the matter is, silver and the gold, they're not going anywhere. They're here to stay. Fiat currency, probably not going to be here for eternity. Silver and gold will always exist. Silver and gold will always be desired. There will always be a global silver demand. Like I said, silver alone has over 10,000 different uses. Now, with the direction we're going with the world, things could change. Maybe some of those uses can go away. Some of those uses could essentially be retired, and new concepts are introduced. New uses for silver are introduced. I mean, silver didn't always have a role in solar panels. Solar panels didn't always exist. Before solar panels were here, silver had no business being involved in solar panels because they weren't a thing yet. New concepts are introduced every day. New inventions, new ideas. And guess what? Silver still plays a role. People can argue about silver so old school, and it might be. I believe old school works 99% of the time. Not always, but I think silver and gold are here to stay. Whether people like it or not, if they don't like it, then just don't stack it. That's fine. But the silver and gold, it's like a friendly reminder that in a world full of fake this, fake that, a made-up version of this, a fiat version of that, the silver and the gold is like a little bit of a reminder that there is still some truth left in the world, despite everything going on, everything that everybody's saying. She's saying this, he's saying that. These people are fighting over this. People getting into arguments and fist fights in a Walmart parking lot over toilet paper and, no, it's mine, no, it's mine, no, it's mine, no, it's mine. People go back and forth all day over stupid stuff. People can argue about whatever they want. People can have opinions about whatever they want. People can say whatever they want. Even if it goes against what I believe in or what I stand for or what I agree with, it doesn't matter. I will still support their right to say whatever it is that they want. So long as they're not threatening me or lying about me, they can say whatever they want. They can call me any name in the world. Doesn't matter to me. They could say you're stupid for stacking silver and gold. Well, that's subjective. I don't think so. You might think so, but I don't think so. They might say silver's going to go to zero, and that's not exactly something that you can really argue about because that's never, ever happened before. Therefore, how can you argue that it's going to happen? And with all the different reasons and all the different jobs that silver has and all the different jobs that gold has, I would say that's probably not going to be the case. Silver and gold both have a lot of jobs. Silver and gold, I personally don't believe are an investment. I don't see it as an investment. I see it as just a way of saving money. But even though I don't see the precious metals as an investment, in a weird way, you can almost look at the precious metals as an investor. One who invests because of how diversified they are. Silver and gold, they don't have all their eggs in one basket. Silver is used over here, it's used over there, it's used over here, it's used over there. It's used all over the planet. All these different industries, all of these different sectors. I mean, silver alone, I say it all the time, it's used in photography, medicine, electronics, solar panels. It's the most reflective metal on the planet. It's the #1 greatest conductor of heat and electricity. It's used in batteries. It's used all over the place. If one thing goes wrong, guess what? It still has 9,999 other things that it's still being used for, with new things that it's going to be used for being introduced in the near future. which is why I believe silver and gold are here to stay. I believe silver and gold have always been important, always been desired, always been trusted, always been respected, and I believe that that will continue to be the case, regardless of what happens from a fiat or from a currency perspective, from a dollar bill perspective, whether it's US dollars or Yugoslavia notes or anything like that. It really doesn't matter. I mean, these aren't even relevant anymore. These no longer exist. These are no longer a thing. These are no longer considered currency anywhere. These are, though. And guess what? This thing going away didn't affect the silver and the gold. Whether these things hang out for quite a bit of time or if they go away tomorrow, it still isn't going to affect the silver and the gold. The fact that they're real, that is. I do believe that the strength of the dollar bill does play a massive role in what the spot price does, but what is the spot price measured in? It's measured in dollars. I hear all the time from people in the comment section, they're not thinking. They're saying that they hope that the dollar will completely crash and the dollar will no longer be around so that silver can go to $1 million an ounce. What good is $1 million an ounce if $1 million no longer means anything? If the dollar bills go away, why does it matter how much your stack is worth in dollar bills? It's like measuring your stack in Yugoslavia notes. Why does that matter? If the dollar bills are extinct, what difference does it make how much the silver and gold is worth in those extinct dollar bills? People aren't thinking. But when it comes to the silver and the gold, the way I see it, I've been doing this for a little over 3 years. I've been stacking the silver and gold for about 3 years now, a little over 3 years. But for the last, I would say, about 2.5 years, I rewired my brain, for lack of better verbiage. I had a, guess you can call it a paradigm shift. I thought about things a little bit differently. My mentality changed. My stance was tweaked. Because when I first got started stacking silver, I wasn't saying, oh, here's 10 ounces of silver, here's 50 ounces of silver, here's half an ounce of gold, here's 1 gram of gold. I wasn't saying anything like that. I was saying, here's $200 worth of silver. I was saying, here's $650 worth of silver. Here's $180 worth of gold. I was measuring my wealth in dollars while I was stacking the silver and gold. I don't know why I was doing this. I guess I just didn't really have a firm grasp on money mindset. I was still in the fiat mindset. And it actually took quite a bit of practice changing the way I viewed it. I had to correct myself many, many times. I would say, oh yeah, this I want to get $200 worth of silver next week or something like that. And then I had to change my wording to what I actually meant. And at the time, with the spot price being like, I don't know, $14, $15, $16, just do the math. How many ounces of silver was that? Nowadays, it's a little bit different because spot price has gone up quite a bit, and so have the premiums. Spot price has come down from where it climbed all the way up to last year. Premiums have come down a little bit as well. But it's still quite a bit higher than it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, when spot price was only 14, 15, 16, 17 bucks. Premiums were only $1 or $2 over spot. Gold back then was 11, 12, 1300 bucks. Nowadays it's almost 1900 bucks. Is the value of silver and gold going up, or is the value of the dollar bill going down? That's what you got to ask yourself. And if dollar bills were ever to become obsolete, which I don't necessarily think that's going to be the case, maybe the physical paper versions of the dollar, but once they get everybody on credit cards and debit cards and make it 100% electronic transactions, pretty sure it'll still be called the dollar. pretty sure the cashier is still going to say, oh, that'll be $25, or that's going to be $210. I think it'll just be digitalized versions of the dollar. But let's just say the dollar bill were to go away entirely. The silver and the gold would no longer be worth X amount of dollars. That's just not the way it works, which is why I no longer measure my wealth in dollars, but instead build and measure my wealth in ounces. Like I said, silver represents the truth. Silver represents what's real, and it's right here on this piece of silver. It's actually on a lot of pieces of silver and gold. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what do you think of today's video topic? A little bit different, but I thought it was something that was going to be interesting to talk about. Like I said, I wrote a couple things down at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I knew that this is going to be today's video. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, anything and everything related to the truth behind the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm also doing giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shout-outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of the videos early and commercial-free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to head on down in the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on everything that I shared in today's video? Do you see it the way I see it? Do you believe that the silver and the gold represent what's real? They represent the truth. Do you disagree with anything that I said in today's video? Are you on board with measuring your wealth in dollar bills? Do you think it's a better idea to say you have X amount of dollars worth of silver and gold, or do you measure it by how many troy ounces you have? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic, the money, the silver, the gold, the dollars, or the Yugoslavia notes. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.